God bless everybody out there. TGIF, Friday Drive-In. Wanted to say a few things about getting to a condition in your life where you can hear from the Lord. And I want to start with the nation of Israel being called out of Egypt. That was one of the most significant pictures we can see in the Old Testament of what God did, what drastic events God put in place so that he could separate his people from the nation of Egypt so he could speak to them. That was literally why he called Israel out of Egypt. And Egypt, if you want to look at it this way, in the Old Testament is a picture of the ungodly world. What he did for them is he began to speak through Moses to Pharaoh and said, hey, let my people go. I need to get them away from this environment because there's too many other voices, too many other ideas here that are causing them to think and to learn and behave in ways that are not from me. He does this same thing with you and I. God will not compete for your ear, but he wants you to make choices in your life where you start to examine who and what it is that you're listening to. Jesus said in John 10, my sheep hear my voice. They know my voice. They know the shepherd. They don't want to go after another. So this is the call going out to God's people today. He wants them to listen better, listen closer. Remove yourself from ungodly influences. Don't run after other voices. You almost have to exclusively and really be almost surgical and methodical in your willingness to examine every little thing that comes your way. We've got entertainment, we've got news, we've got all these other things that are competing to influence the way that we think. Somebody who's really a child of God and somebody who's really a disciple of Jesus Christ and a believer and disciple of the Bible is going to be willing to sever and examine every other voice and to prune and to trim off and to cut off other influences. I'm talking about things that cause you to think in ways that are not from God. And this is so important that we hear God's voice today. He wants to speak to us. He is speaking. I'm convinced of this. He is speaking. But I'm also convinced that his people are not really listening like maybe they should be listening. So this is one thing that has been impressed on me for the year 2026. It's a year of getting yourself into a condition where you can hear from the Lord, being willing to cut off, willing to prune back, willing to be more temperate and disciplined in your lifestyle, not wasting time, be jealous over your time. Don't waste time on mindless entertainment and things that don't profit. You know, put down the phone, put down the tablet, turn off the TV, pick up a book, pick up a Bible, get on your knees, fast and pray. These are the ways that God's people through all of history have heard from him, and he has given them the next step that he wants them to pay attention to. So God bless you. Just doing these things, saying these things to stir up your pure mind on a Friday. Have a great weekend. God bless you.